Oh, that was a bad fade out. I am not good at that today. That was a really bad fade out. I apologize. And of course, that one was on the recording. So wonderful. All right, guys, love to see your faces. Throw on your cameras. We're going to get ready with an action packed growth call as always. We have got prizes. We've got Jen. She's on. I'm going to spotlight the two of us for now. Here we go. Hi, Jen. There we
Hello,
go.
hello, hello.
You ready?
We're ready. Are you ready?
I'm always ready for the growth call. It's my favorite. This is my most favorite call that we do all week, all the time.
She's not lying. It's mine as well. And you know what? This week is Thanksgiving, and we're going to start the call off with what is Thanksgiving, Brooke? What is Thanksgiving? What do we usually do
Well,
for
besides
Thanksgiving?
chow down,
Besides chow down and gain a couple extra little pounds, what else do we do?
so for us in our house, it's a way to see family we don't usually get to see a lot. It's the one time a year all of our family makes a point to get together.
So nice, right? And usually we're talking about how grateful we are, and we're going to start off today's call by talking a little bit about that. So if your camera is not on and it can be on, we don't care if you're in your pajamas, Lori. We don't care. We want you to just put your camera on and join us, because we're going to have a great conversation today. And we're going to start it off with what are you grateful for this week, for this year, going through what everybody has a story and what we've been through. So what are you grateful for? So Brooke, I'm going to ask you first, and then I'm going to share, and hopefully we'll get some in the comment section and people to unmute themselves. So what are you grateful for?
So me, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you know my family is my world. But I couldn't do what I do here at KW if it weren't for my partner in crime, my husband. He moves his schedule a lot to accommodate when I travel, when I have to be away overnight, just being my hype man sometimes in the back and cheerleading. But without him, there would be no Brooke the Nerd. And he may not understand what I do every day, but he is always here to support me. So I'm always grateful for him.
Yeah, you know what? That's such a great response. I thought you were going to say me for a second, but
So, well, yes, you are my other part.
oh,
Well, but I tell you I love you every day, and I'm so grateful for you too.
I was your partner in crime. That's all. But anyway, all right, let's move on from that. And I will tell you, I am super grateful for so many things, including my 2-year-old who's going to be 3 soon. And on top of that, this Thursday, we get to go have Thanksgiving with my 97-year-old Papa Bovi. So
Whoa.
yes, I am super, super grateful to be able to spend Thanksgiving with him, and really just cherish the day and what we're doing. So guys, while we talk about today, what are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? And what are your plans for Thanksgiving? I know our family, I have a very large Italian family, so we do a lot of big things together. Since COVID, we've had to make some adjustments. I was talking to another one of our associates, Steve, and he said, you know what? I have a large Italian family and we're doing COVID style, right? We're doing it by Zoom. There's going to be a handful of us here and then a handful of us elsewhere, but we're going to Zoom together during Thanksgiving. So what are you doing? And Brooke, if you could maybe read some of them that were
Yeah,
coming through.
so Ray said, oh, is that Ryan? Sorry, so small. I am grateful for my challenges throughout my life. My biggest challenges have led me to my greatest strengths.
Wow, that's
I love
powerful right
that.
there. Yeah.
That is. Looks like Lori Joe gets to eat and travel and see her son in, I think that says North Carolina, NC.
Isn't it so nice this year? Like anybody remember last Thanksgiving? Or
Yeah, we zoomed.
do we all kind of like just like put that behind us, right? I didn't see any. It was like the first ever in my life that I did not see family on Thanksgiving, and it was just my husband, my daughter, and I.
Yeah, it
So
was
I'm really
weird.
looking forward to it. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
weird. It was quiet. We zoomed. We had a all day Zoom session where anybody could pop in and out of. And my parents watched us cook and vice versa. And we were all cooking and eating together and playing games, but it was so different.
So different. All right. So here's to a great 2021 Thanksgiving to all of you on here. We are truly grateful for you guys to come on with us every single Monday. We truly do have just a great time with you, sharing content, sharing stories, sharing some other top producers and growing producers' business stories with you. And we want to share that today. So on top of sharing what we're grateful for, and please keep going in the chat section with what you're grateful for, because we're going to read some as we go along today. Brooke and I are also looking to be certified for a book. Brooke, what's the name of the book?
The Language of Appreciation. How many of you have read the 5 love languages? Has anybody read that besides? So they came out with a business version, which is the language of appreciation in the workplace. So Jen and I have been working through our certifications on that. I loved love languages. It actually helped me, before the business book came out, understand what my gifts are, what I love to give, so that I actually work with my managers better. I worked with the people who supported me better. I became more gracious. I knew how to show gratitude, because not everybody likes gratitude the same way. So this is an important class to me, because it's going to help you guys. One, it's going to help leadership, but it's going to help you understand your clients' needs and wants a little different. So you know how to appreciate your clients and those in your world.
You know, Brooke, the number one thing of the 5 languages of appreciation, do you know what the number one language is?
Well, it's not gifts. I can tell you that.
It's not. And it's not even public, like, you know, acknowledgement of your good deeds. It really is affirmation. Mm-hmm. It's affirmations that you give to each other and yourself. So now I would love for you guys, if you can, if you're not driving, if you're driving, you cannot do this activity. Yeah, if you're sitting with us at your desk, or you have the ability to put it on your phone or to write this down, I want you to take out a piece of paper, notepad, digital pad. I don't care what kind of iPad, tablet, whatever you have. And I want you to write one affirmation that you could give to somebody else. And then one affirmation that you could give yourself. Brooke, do you have one that you typically say to yourself or to others? I'm putting you on the spot.
No, mine is, I've got it written somewhere and it's moved, because it changes just a little bit every day. But every day I say, you are going to change one person's world today, no matter how big or small it may seem to you. Because remember, us nerdy people operate on a different level sometimes. So sometimes I think tech-based when I need to speak people. And that's my way to remember to people first, not tech first.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. All right. Anybody else? Put in an affirmation in the chat section, or unmute yourself and tell us your favorite one. What do you tell yourself every day?
Tish,
what'd you say?
Tish put one in. It's so simple. I make a difference, and it's so true.
It's powerful and simple.
Powerful.
I love
it. Doesn't have to be huge. It just has to affirm.
And Tish, you do make a difference. You know what? By being learning based and being on calls like this and soaking in everything and anything you can to be a better person the next day, you do make a difference. So thank you for being here and commenting for us today. So here's the other thing. Ryan, we appreciate you. We really, really appreciate you. Honestly, every single person on this call, and anyone who's not on this call, we still appreciate them too. They're just missing out. That's all, right?
They don't get the love fest today.
All right. So here's the thing. Most of you work at a Keller Williams office, correct? Put your hands up if you work at a Keller Williams office. Okay, that's 100% of us. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do today before we give you our lovely content for this week. Put in the chat section, if you are not driving. If you are driving, you will have to wait for this. In the chat section, you don't have to unmute. In the chat section, put the address of your office. Put the address of your office. Now, some of you might be looking at the screen saying, oh no, I don't know the address of my office. Anybody on here? No? Okay, good. All right.
That's where the checks go. That's where the checks go to. If you're not using any deposit.
And so here, as you guys are putting the address of your office in here, here's what I'm going to tell you what's key for today. In the comment section, there are 3 little dots. Brooke, you know where I'm going with this?
I do.
So there are 3 little dots in that comment section. You're going to want to save the chat section from today. because here's our little activity. As we know, everybody loves a little bit of affirmations and gratitude for each other. We are giving you the chance to say thank you or show your gratitude to people who are on this call today. And I will tell you, this is going to, you might get a card from us here at the region if you do this, and it could give you a little surprise in your card. I don't know, maybe if you put your address down. So if you don't have your office address and you're comfortable putting your address down, you could private send that to Brooke or myself or Cassie.
Yep.
But put your address here because we want to make sure that we send you guys gratitude for being here. And I'm giving you guys an opportunity to network and say thank you to everybody else on this call. I think we spoke about it before, right, Brooke? What's a huge opportunity with this call?
It's such a huge opportunity. You know what's great about this call too is a lot of you guys have gone through Ignite together. You've been through that. So the people on this call should not be unfamiliar. When I look through here, I see Ignite crews from all the regional Ignites that we've been doing, or the classes, or the tech Zooms. You guys, when you meet each other in person, you're going to be like, oh, it's just like when we're on Zoom together. We've already met. So say thank you.
How many of you open up your mail every day?
I love snail mail. I love snail mail.
Brooke, be honest with me. How much of your snail mail is fun? Ryan, you open it every day? I don't. I have to say,
I don't. I will. I admit a lot goes into the circular file. I, give it especially if I know there's glitter in it, right? Who's been in my class? Glitter goes away. It doesn't even get opened. I don't. I siphon through. I give the baby the Val packs to go through. She thinks she's getting mail and she doesn't read the coupons, but she likes the pictures. But no, I only usually open handwritten envelopes or bills.
Well, bills are not fun, but the handwritten notes, those are the ones that you open the mailbox for, right, guys? I don't know about you, but I know when I open the mailbox, I'm like, anyone handwrite me a note today?
I look every day.
I mean, hey, this came in the mail for me a couple days ago.
Hi, twinsies!
You know what? Thank you, Brooke. Right? Brooke sent me a little surprise. This was it, and I love it. But you know what? It made my day. It like really just was something that was a piece that just makes your day. So whose day can you make today is where we want to go with this call. It's just a gratitude call. And you know what? I say just, but it's probably one of the biggest calls we'll have this year. Because if you're like, I'm sorry, I forget her name, but you said that you're making a difference. If you're like her, and it's so many addresses, I can't scroll fast enough. Let's see.
It was Tish.
Tish. It's true, right? Just by doing little things of gratitude, buying somebody a coffee, maybe a good deed. Here in my office, we have something called the Cultural Cruiser. If you've ever been in the Rhode Island area, you know about it. It's a Jeep, and we give that to our associates who are doing good deeds. And it's really just putting smiles on people's faces. So we hope that we do that with you guys every single week when we come on here. If we don't, we want to hear about it because we need to do something a little different. But we really do appreciate you guys and just wanted to share that along today. So make sure you go check your mail. Ryan, I know you're doing it every day, but everybody else, check your mail in the next week. Now, listen, the post office is a little slow.
Yes.
These days. So if you don't get something in the next few days, it's okay. It'll get there. I promise. All right. All right, Brooke. It is 2:16. That gives us some time to give some content. We still got to give content.
That's how we give back because we love you. That's how we show you we love you. So guys, don't forget, hit the 3 dots under the chat. So if your chat's not open, go over. You should see everyone, a little page, a smiley, and then those 3 dots, save chat. Cassie and I will also do it as well on our way out. So if you're on a phone and you can't get it, just b.silva, let me know and we'll get it out to you. Oh, my hometown, Kimberly Payne. I'm from New Hampshire right there.
Brooke, where does it save to? Help us out.
It depends on your computer. So just open the file. It should say to you, show in Finder right to the right. When you click it, it'll say chat saved, show in Finder. So then you'll be able to see it. All right, let's get this. Let's get this stuff.
All right, let's do it. Let's share some stuff and then give some stuff away. What are we giving away today?
Oh, God. We have an autographed book to give away.
What?
Yes. Yes, Cassie, come off of mute. Tell them what it is.
We found them in our archives of KW New England gear, which was super exciting. I was actually just flipping through and I was like, I had no idea it was even signed by the author. But it is a copy of the Miracle Morning for salespeople specifically. So for all the realtors out there. And Ryan Snow himself signed it. So you'll be getting a copy of that in the mail.
Amazing.
All right. So let's dive into this week's action items. Brooke, you want to get us started?
Yeah, so this week is our week of gratitude, but guys, if we could continue this year round, it could make such a difference in your business. Connect with your friends, your family, your clients, strangers, anyone. This is not about business. This is not asking about buy, sell, refer, invest. This is about the gift of actually giving gratitude, honest gratitude. I got to tell you guys, when I get thank you cards in the mail, not only do I use them as bookmarks, but I keep them. They mean the world to me. I get a card from someone and I'm having a bad day. I have this book and it just helps me remember that I am doing okay, because we are going to have bad days. There are days we're going to feel like we're not making a difference. And if it weren't for these, I'm telling you, the power behind 2 sentences in a card can change your whole day, can change someone else's day. You never know when they need a pick me up. And I love this quote. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. And if you're on my Facebook page this morning, I also posted a gratitude post, which is another quote you can grab. And it says, "You don't have to chase extraordinary moments to find happiness. It's right in front of me if I'm paying attention and practicing gratitude." And that's a Bren Brown.
You know, it's so funny because I screenshotted a Diana Kokoska quote that she shared today on her Facebook. If you guys aren't friends with her, go be friends with Diana Kokoska. She is just a package of energy and just goodness. She put on for her quote today is, "Be grateful. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. Until you change it, you aren't going anywhere." And that's from Denzel Washington. So I just thought that was such a good one too. All right, let's keep going.
Keep going. All right. You want this one or you want me to do?
Go ahead. You dive right in.
All right. So Tuesday on the 23rd, we're going to talk about the rental market is just as hot as the sales market. Want to know some great strategies to increase the value of your rental property? Check this out and comment below if you have any other ideas that have helped with getting your rental property occupied. So I love this because this means you're talking to investors or you are starting to plant the seed of maybe it's time to invest. And repaint rooms in neutral shades, add more storage. I can tell you, I always need storage with a 5-year-old. There are 8,000 Barbies and she just put 8,000 Barbies on her list. Add privacy. We all know renting, if you are in a building with a lot of tenants, privacy is create a nice outdoor space and hire professional cleaners in between tenants.
You know, I'll tell you, my husband and I have a couple of rental properties and we did this exact thing. And the going rate in our area was $1,400 for this type of unit. We got $1,800 a month for our rental just by doing these few things.
That's
just
incredible.
by adding a few things, we're able to increase. And we had 10 applications within the first 24 hours. So it really does make a difference when you start doing stuff like this.
Right. And you do it. I've been there. It's a great neutral space. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. Next. Hit it.
All right. So we have our usual real estate vocabulary. And, you know, this is one of the things that when I first got into real estate, I had no idea what REO actually meant. So I'm sure that there are other people out there in the world that does not know what real estate owned really means. So what is it? It's REO refers to property owned by a bank, government agency, or other lender. Homes typically become real estate owned after an unsuccessful foreclosure or short sale. Just really great to get your community involved in what you're doing. And sometimes when they see it and they don't know, they now know to come ask you for any real estate vocabulary, not just this one. Lori, it's in Westerly, Rhode Island.
And the other thing is newbies in the business, guys, sometimes we all know this. KW has their own language, Kellerisms, and real estate has its own language. Try to always, when you're talking to your clients, whether you think they know the industry or not, say real estate owned property or for sale by owner. Try not to FISBO, REO, like all these different terms. It will make a difference.
I told you about the whole FISBO thing when I did the Bovie on the streets, right? So
Yeah.
I did this whole like real estate vocabulary thing. I brought it to Newport, Rhode Island. I went out with a microphone and started asking people out in the streets. It was for one of our shows we were doing. And I asked them, what is a FISBO? And I asked probably about 10 people. One person got it right, and she was in the real estate industry. The others, I will give you a couple of answers. One was a fizzy bow and arrow that you shoot. One was a tablet that you put into a soda to make it fizzy. Others were so many random things, but I'll tell you, people don't know what FISBO means.
Right.
So use what Brooke says. Like you need to speak the actual vocabulary of what it is rather than the acronym like Keller Williams does all the time.
It's so funny.
We have our own language. All right, keep going. Let's go on the next one.
So I love this because KW gives you a ton of designs. KW gives you so many designs. And if you haven't popped into designs lately, I challenge you to, because under the holidays, they've also dropped the months in there. So you're not sorting through hundreds of pages of designs to figure it out. November is right there. Grab them, download them, and then you just copy and paste. Make sure you remove the insert your gratitude here unless you are asking your clients to do that. If you're going to post this for you, post why you're grateful, and then ask your base to post why they're grateful below as well. And they're so cute. They're so cute.
I'm just going to go back on my rental just for one quick second, but absolutely download one of those Thursday posts. There is a website out there that I use quite a bit, and it's called rentometer.com, rentometer.com. That helps you kind of get a gauge for what your rentals are going for in your area. And I'm just saying that for Lori Jo, so that way, if you have questions on that for what rentals are going for, it's such a great little tool to use. All right, thank you, Cassie, for that.
Appreciate that.
All right, any questions on our content for this week? Comments? Anyone want to come off mute and give us some energy back?
Give them a second.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Tish.
Great start to Monday afternoon.
Thanks for unmuting, Tish, and thank you for your contribution. Anyone else before we go into our drawing? We have 5 minutes. I'd love to get one more minute of some other voices.
Well, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, both of you.
Thanks, Lori. Joe.
A couple days off anyway.
Yes. Thank you. You too. Any big plans? No.
Eat too much and then walk it off.
I love your scarf, Tish.
Oh, thanks.
That's so pretty. All right, so we're going to go right into our drawing and then let you guys go on with your Monday, the rest of the holiday week, and use it purposefully, guys. You have an opportunity to just be completely grateful. That does not cost you a dime to do anything that we're talking today. So go be grateful, do some acts of kindness out there, open some doors for people, say thank you, and just, I don't know, maybe send a card or two like this one to people. All right.
All right, in the chat, we have our resources for today. Make sure you grab that so you can post everything that we went over today. Our Facebook group, if you're not in our Growth Call Facebook group, go join the group, request to join. We keep all of our content in there, but we also post a lot of other relevant information in there as well. And then the entry form at the bottom, that is how you enter each week to win. It's also emailed out in the group, it's everywhere. Save the link if you want and just enter each week for a chance to win. And you have to be on the call to win, of course. Also, Jen and Brooke, I am great, and Erica, I'm sure she's back there somewhere too. I'm grateful for all of you, grateful for everyone on this call that we get to see you guys each week. It's so much fun. And I'm excited to get back to big Thanksgivings this year. We had just our little family, my in-laws and myself and my sister-in-law and her husband. It was 6 of us last year. Usually there's like 30, 35 of us. So I'm very excited to get the whole family back together.
Nice. That's so great. I hope you have a great time with your entire family. It just means so much.
Too.
It really does. That's
It
awesome.
does. All right, so we have our winner today of the Miracle Morning for salespeople, going out to number 286 at at Greater Portland to John Eccles. John, are you on?
John,
Are you on?
Hey, I'm here.
Congratulations.
High five, John.
High five.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on our call. Congratulations. We will be sending your book out to you. Do you want it sent to your office?
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. We'll send it out there. And anything you want to contribute for today?
I just want to say thank you to you guys for hosting this every week. And we really appreciate you. And it goes a long way. So thanks for all you guys do.
Oh, thank you, John. I would really hope that you have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here and congratulations on your win.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Right.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Happy
See you guys
Thanksgiving.
next week.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great day, guys. Look at all these familiar Ignite faces.
Who do you see? Who do you see? Who do you see? I want to know.
So John, and I see Joan, and I see Helen, and I see Mitch. I'm just going through. I see
Oh,
Drew.
Mitch is definitely on. Hi, Mitch.
Yeah, I
He's in
see all
my-
kinds
in my
of
neck
it.
of the woods.
I love
There's
it.
Tony and Christina, they have their cameras on so I could see them.
I love it.
Hi, Mitch.
See Drew, Stephanie Nunes. All kinds.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving, Mitch.
Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Bye. Thank you. You're great. You too. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a great one.
I feel like I have jazz hands when I do this.
Hi, Lorraine.
Oh, there's Lorraine. Hi.
Bye, Camille.
All right, we're gonna close off now.
Bye, guys. For real.